Welcome on in for today's NBA pick video play for Monday, December 2nd, 2019. In this one, talking about this matchup here between the Golden State Warriors and the Atlanta Hawks, and we're going to give our lean on where we see the better value on the over-under, with that total number sitting at 222 points. These have been two of the lesser teams in the NBA this year, with Golden State at just 4-17, and the Atlanta Hawks at 4-16. The home team, Atlanta, coming in as 6-point favorites. Now, the road squad, Golden State, it's got to be pretty rough for their fan base, given how good they've had it in recent years. Things just haven't been going this franchise way in terms of the offseason. Also, just in terms of the injuries that they had to deal with down the stretch run of the playoffs last year, and then that carrying over into the regular season of the 2019-20 campaign. So Golden State, they're heading into their third straight road game during this Eastern Conference swing. Their first two games thus far during this road trip, losses at the Miami Heat as well as the Orlando Magic. Maybe they're able to open things up a little bit more here offensively against an opponent that also has one of the lower-ranked defenses in the NBA. So in terms of the numbers, Golden State, they're putting up around 107 points per game, which is 21st in the league. They have the fifth worst defense, giving up over 116 points per contest. And in terms of their average total, it's at about 224 points, so a little bit higher than what we're getting for this matchup. The home team, the Atlanta Hawks, not really looking great, clearly, over the past month or so. Actually, Atlanta, they got off to an interesting start this year, picking up back-to-back victories against the Pistons and the Magic. So this is a team that was 2-0. Now they're just 4-16. That means they've only gone on to win 2 out of their last 18 games. Again, in their last outing, the Hawks taking a rough defeat on the road against the Houston Rockets. Extremely high-scoring affair, as Atlanta lost in that one by a final of 111 to 158. A really poor defensive showing there from the Hawks. And Atlanta, in terms of their numbers, they're averaging around 108 points per game. They have the third worst defensive numbers in the league, giving up around 119 points per game. And in total, their average on a game-to-game basis is at about 227 points, which is also a bit higher than the total we're getting for this matchup. So the fact that both of these teams have average totals above that 220 points that we're getting for this matchup, and the fact that the Atlanta Hawks are coming off of a contest where the total hit 269 points, it just feels like this number is a little bit on the low side, and we feel like the better betting value is going to be on the over. So we're going to take the over 222 points as the better value bet. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. You can check out all of our picks for today's NBA action over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description.